In my early years of being a teen, I first learned about the Team Fortress 2 from this meme right here. Yes, you see this right. It's that meme. And I first thought, what the hell was this thing? Why was it made? Also, why was it such a banger of a tune? Well, my friend, when I was in secondary school, said it came from Team Fortress 2. And I thought, okay, I'll take a look at it a bit later when I came home. A few hours later, I came home, I looked up, and I saw myself a new world, let's say that. And when I saw that new world, I saw a bunch of people killing each other for money, a doctor who is not afraid to get his hands dirty, who to benefit himself, and the person who literally just pisses in the jar and throws it at the enemy team. And I freaking love it. Welcome, one and all, to the reasons of why I love Team Fortress 2. TF2 was the first very true time I actually played an online first-person shooter, which was quite interesting to me because I don't really play games that much. Then, I think it was about early 2019. Holy crap, I'm old. Not old, but oh well. I picked the scout, then just watched what people did, followed their lines, and I got the hang of it just fine. Except for the spy, because, well, he was kind of a pain in the ass to play, because I was too dumb to know, and plus the dumb man, because I was like, I don't know good projectiles, me. Ugh. Anyway, moving on from my stupid rant, I would later watch the brilliant community members of this game. I would watch the YouTubers, streamers, example like Music at the time, and just have a good time relaxing. Watch what they did, I learned, and just chilled. Also, a big shout out to Mr. Samwers1, Big Joey, and Big Expense, and especially Soundsmith for getting me into TF2. They were amazing people, and you should go check them out. I'll leave the description to the channels below. And when I first learned about the community of the workshop, I was quite interested. Delved in, and yet another eye-opener to me. That amazing people working together, collaborating together in just massive bubble of creativity. Example, a sniper wearing a crocodile hat because he's Aussie. Very quite interesting. Delve further down, people doing taunts, cosmetic crates, and cosmetics. Everything you can think of is most likely there. Weapon concepts that I can never ever possibly imagine. It was amazing. Just simply amazing. Also, this game gave me a sense of joy when playing. Like when I either get a lucky random crit, killing many people, giving me like a strong sense of I did something even though it was quite lucky and bad for the other team, but it was still fun nonetheless. Either it would be interactions between friendlies or between different factions, or just a random heavy coming around the corner who would keep spooking me like there's no tomorrow. A great game and a great community around it. And another thing that drew me in were the achievements. The achievements were a surprise, and it tested your skill, tested your ability to think. It was amazing. I loved it. I loved just sitting there trying to figure out how can I get this achievement without me dying, or should I get someone else on the other team to cooperate with me to get these achievements, or just randomly get him like, oh, hello, what's this? And just have a sense of accomplishment in this game. Like it's trying to reach the end game for some people who just like to do achievement hunting, which is like a very great idea to do. Gives another sense of community building. When I really wanted to try out getting a cosmetic, I tried the Christmas crates that came around. I think it was like 2018's crates. I opened one and it was fun. I liked it. And my very first cosmetic was strange feeling of, oh my god, I look stylish as all hell. And I kept buying. For after time I start working, I have a little money to spend over to splurge on the game. And I ended up spending about £500 worth of cosmetic items. Yeah, I may have been at the problem, but I'm still having fun nonetheless. It's quite stylish and quite fun trying to upgrade your strangers. You have that feeling of trying to get unusual and helping community members with their stamps. It's fun. I generally enjoyed it. Another thing I like to play on, well, the maps. The maps may be poorly made by Valve perhaps, or a community map that was broken. Though I didn't exploit it, I just had fun where it was fun. Even though it was like a chokehold, I still have fun playing. Tons of people do. And I kept playing, I enjoyed. There's a sense of charm into these maps. A sense of a senseless way of saying, this is fun. Have a go. Try something new. And I love it. It's made me feel happy. I actually have fun with the teams and try and coordinate to get a push. Or if we lose, we learn something new and have a battle on those maps. It was quite interesting and fun. Right, let's talk about this category. The sub-communities. We have people like on Reddit, people who are in the fashion community giving good advice. The people who playtest maps give useful information. The cosmetic users. The people who will just give you really cool game modes. It's beyond me. And like the trading scene, for example, that is a massive tons of people try and get a quick buck. This game has managed to have an economy stable this long, and it's wow. It's interesting to learn, interesting to dive, and you're welcome in any community you want to. You should have, if you want to try the trading community, for example, go straight ahead. Find someone, and they'll help you get introduced into that category. Plus, the characters themselves, when you play as them, are an interesting treat to play. Their own unique responses, their own style to them, their own look, so distinctive, very charming, as I said before. They're the people who make creative looks for the game. They're the poster people, and they make a really good job at it. If you dive into their lore, it's amazing to learn and surprises you may not expect. I recommend reading the comics. They make a good detail of trying to learn the lore, and it's like all in consecutive ways. Especially when you learn the maps. If you look through the maps, like example, in the Source Filmmaker, you might find some clues of doing updates, or find their own character. Have a quick look around. You might find something very interesting you never knew before. And what you never knew before onto this topic is the game mechanics. You have like subclasses like Demonite, where you can learn about trumping. You can't use your projectiles or sticky launchers, just pure shield and a sword. Or, if you're going to be dumb, a shield and a caber, which most of the time it won't really work, but you have a good shot. Or Battle Engineer or Battle Medic, where you just go in and gun blazing, and a good portion of the time it works if you train hard enough, because I was quite shit at it. Or perhaps you just want a fat scout running around and just causing absolute chaos for the other team. It is fun, absolutely fun. I definitely recommend that, playing that style of gameplay. And the art of it makes it so creative, very personal, its own self-identity within itself, its own identity. It's awesome. And I recommend trying out than just the basic shoot gun, shoot minigun, build sentries, be a turtle. Try something new. And it's fun. And I freaking love it. I absolutely love it. Unfortunately, all these things were slowly being shoved aside now to talk about the serious issue here. This game is kinda fucked up. Bots everywhere. You cannot even play a game, especially today, the 26th of the 5th, 2022. It's bonkers. Bots invading everywhere, saying it's Bot Hate Thursday. These bots are getting out of hand. We need to save TF2 best as we can. Thank you for listening, and I hope you all have the rest of your good day. And see you next time.